Oh no! No, 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 it did it to me. You've got to be kidding. You've got to be kidding. It did it to me. Did you see that? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Train Sim World, where we are about to travel from London Paddington to Reading once again, driving a Networker Turbo. And our goal is to hit 10,550. I think this might be the highest platinum point that I've seen in all of these missions, at least for the journey mode. So let's get right into this. All right, folks, with the Networker Turbo, we actually have to get ourselves moving as quickly as possible. And it has been a little while since I've driven the Networker Turbo, and I'm like, we're moving already, but it's somebody else that's moving. To turn on the cab lights, this is where the button is. To turn on the lights behind us in terms of the train light, this should be the button up here, train lighting off. No, I want train lighting on. Up at the top, we just need to make sure we are no longer isolated. So we're going to turn TPWISS back on, or TPWISIS, whatever it is. And we're going to turn on the, where is it? I know it's not here. It is not here at all, is it? Well, I turned on the DSD isolate. I believe there it is. The AW switch is right behind me. And from there, we just need to turn on the master key, which is over on the left. Put the reverser on forward, press Q, put the brake off, and at least go down to throttle 3 to get ourselves to take off. From there, our train should be able to get moving. It says stop at location. Oh, good. We are moving. Excellent. Stop at location, Ealing, Broadway. We got to go at least 25 miles an hour. And I'm staring at my screen because I'm like, where's the gauge dimmer button? Because I can't remember where that button was. And what I saw there in the beginning screen is not only is this supposed to take an hour, which is probably going to take more because of the Networker Turbo slowing down more times than not. The other thing is it's also snowing, and you can also see that it, oh god, I can't see nothing that way. You can also see that it is snowing inside the station. I don't quite understand how that works, but it is the way things go here, where you have a lot of snow in the station. With that, we probably should turn on our window wipers, which I can, for the life of me. Oh, the reading light. I can remember to turn that on. There it is. Window wipers right down here. I was like, where is my window wipers? I cannot remember where they are at all. Let's take a look at our timetable. Now that our train is on a roll, we don't need to worry about anything else, I don't think, at least. Oh, the headlights. Hello. We probably should turn on the headlights to day mode so people can see what we're doing. We probably should turn on the window demister so we can see what we're doing. I think that is all of our safety systems. I'm going to hope for the best when I start to see. There it is, 65 AP. We are good to go because we got to get 10,550 AP. That's not going to happen anytime soon, right? Let's get ourselves to throttle 7. I don't think we will have wheel slip doing so, but we want to get ourselves to 40 miles an hour. That is bugging me right there. I can't see anything like that. That's just so terrible, man. Where are we going? Let's look at our timetable. First stop is at Ealing, Broadway, 12:49. We've got to be there by 12:49. I don't know if we can make it there. We're going to find out shortly. Next, we got to load and unload, and then we stop at Southhall, 12:55. Stop at Hayes and Harlington, and then stop at West Drayton. Stop at Slough, which by the time we hit Slough, that's usually the point we get late. Stop at Burnham, Taplow, Maidenhead, Twyford, and finally stop at Reading. This is probably the first mission where we've had this many stops driving. This is probably why it's an hour-long Networker Turbo mission. This is exactly what I was talking about when I said I want missions that give me something to do, something to focus on, something to think about here. And it's not an easy thing to do because it is snowing. We're going to have wheel slip issues. We're going to have precipitation problems on the track. We're going to have to stop early. We're probably just going to be late most of the way. I forgot to contact the dispatch, didn't I? Well, let's contact the dispatch now. It says proceed as signals indicate everything is okay. I don't know if I need the guard buzzer, but because it is freezing cold, we're going to turn on some heat for the heater and make me a little bit toasty. My goodness, with the thing about this bottom screen here, it's so irritating. I don't like stuff like this on my screen. I don't mind the stuff going up the sides and up the top, but this bottom thing, if only my chair was just a little bit higher than it is here, That would be so much better. The Royal National Lifeboat Institution is actually celebrating its 200th anniversary this year in 2024. First time this has happened, right? Because it's only been existing for 2024. And the Great Western Express is on board with the Royal Institution of Lifeboat, whatever I said. The Great Western Express is going to be playing safety messages. And it's not just any safety message. It's going to be the Royal National Institute of Lifeboat. Something like that. I know I'm screwing up the name already. They added a commemorative RNLI 200 livery to a train as a part of the special partnership celebrating their 200 years of saving lives at sea. This is the Great Western Express being really good about partnering with a charity and supporting charities. I was looking at my train number. I don't have such a train number. Mine's 166 and 207, right? But the Great Western Express, or the Great Western Railway, unveiled the side of the Intercity Express 802008, which was named after the Penlee Lifeboat RNLB Solomon Brown. They had a special ceremony unveiling that particular engine. We need to slow down for a 1.7 mile stop, and it's going to take me a little while to slow. Actually not, because I only have a 3-car network or turbo, so this shouldn't take me too long at all. Solomon Brown, I'm going to tell you about it in a little bit, but the RNLI 200 logo was unveiled on the side of that engine as a way to commemorate and celebrate the need for safety in the ocean, the need for safety out there on the beaches, the need for safety in the swimming pool, the need for safety for pretty much anywhere involving water. Somehow, folks, I stopped way too early. I just did it, and it's crazy. I'm going to try to make this stop as best as I can. I don't want to be in the cab, at least not right now. Look at how frosted those windows are right back there. That's insane. How are those people even able to see anything out of their windows? I just don't even know. We're already a minute late. That's just so terrible. We're going to be so late in this mission. It's not going to be funny. All right, folks, we're rolling into Ealing Broadway, and your station stop says we probably should blow the horn because it's kind of hard to see anything. And I'm already going too fast now, so we're going to have to go to throttle 4 to get myself to slow down just a little bit more before I accidentally overdo the stop completely. Yeah, throttle 4. Come on, throttle 4. Give it to me, please. There we go. There we go. We got it. We got this. And we got this. We've got this. Throttle 4 one more time. Oh my God, I'm overshooting. I'm overshooting. Oh, I almost got it. All right, we have a lot of stops to make this work. We're going to see 220 AAP. We're going to unlock the left side doors. Folks, for a 3-car network or turbo, that is just insanity. Look at how many people are out there at the station. They're all coming off of my train. Look at that. Look at how many people are coming off that train over there. That's just insanity. How many people are actually in this train? I don't actually believe that there is this many people that just came off this train, but apparently so, but I can't see because everything's all clouded up here. So we're going to go ahead and get ourselves throttle 3, get ourselves moving back up forward. Next stop is Southhall, 3.4 miles. While we're finally getting on the roll, Solomon Brown, the ship, was lost at sea in 1981 of December when it launched to rescue the passengers and the crew of the vessel called Union Star. Unfortunately, 16 people passed away, including 8 volunteer lifeboat crew. This is what led to the development of the Royal National Lifeboat Institution and eventually created the charity. Wait a minute, this makes no sense. I just realized in 1981, I am not 200 years old. That's insane. Okay, so the Royal National Lifeboat Institution didn't get created because of this. I totally screwed myself up there. The train itself was named after the Solomon Brown. I see. It was named after the Penlee Lifeboat RNLB Solomon Brown. Ah, I get it. They commemorated the rail car itself with the name of the lifeboat. It makes total sense now. Current crew members from that lifeboat, from the Penlee Lifeboat, were among the guests at Paddington Station. The RNLI 200 commemorative livery featured 172 RNLI locations across the Great Western Express network, stretching from Angle in southwest Wales to Southsea in West Sussex. From Seton Cove in Cornwall to Portishead in Bristol. I'm going to try to make the Southhall stop if I can with the network or turbo from the other side. We're going to try to play that by ear, but it's going to be so hard to see. I don't even know if I want to. Following the unveiling, the 802.008 formed the 1004 service to Penzance. So anybody who happens to be in the UK who happens to go on the 1004 service to Penzance, you will actually see on arrival in the Cornish town the train was greeted by colleagues and volunteers from the RNLI and the Great Western Express. And not just that, a cake cutting ceremony was done on the first class lounge of the rail car. The RNLI has a 200-year history of saving more than 146,000 lives. That's absolutely crazy how many lives have been saved through this charity organization and the ability of this charity organization to do what they do each and every day. So let's get ourselves slowed down just a touch here. I don't even know how much I probably should slow down. No, I don't need to slow down, actually. I can just keep coasting at 50. 50 seems reasonable. We're already late. It's obvious. We're at least 1 minute late, and I don't know how this is going to affect my final score, but I feel bad already that I'm not going to have a great final score. All right, we're slowing down on purpose because Southhall is coming rapidly right up, and we're going to try to do this on throttle 1, brake 1, I mean. I don't know why I keep calling network or turbo throttle 1 over and over again, just because I keep using my fingers on the throttle button. That's probably what's doing it. I don't know any other better way to do it, honestly. A network or turbo is small, easy to drive, and easy to stop. As you saw with the last stop, I was able to do it with throttle 4. This one, it's going to be a little bit harder because I'm going to try to do this a little bit further out. I'm trying to make the stop be as accurate as possible, but I'm just not getting there very well. But you know, what can I do, right? So we're coming up on the station. We're just going to blow our horn briefly just to see what's going on here. Now, if you saw the last station at Ealing Broadway, not a lot of people were getting on. A lot of people were getting off the train. Oh my God, I better stop for this one. I didn't pay attention to what I was doing. Okay, 30 yards. Not a lot of people was getting off the train. Actually, everybody was getting off the train. Not a lot of people was getting on the train. Oh my God, you're telling me I'm passing it because I stopped. Oh my God, what the heck, man. Stop the train, please. Thank you. 205 AP, unlock left doors. Let's see what's going on out there. I'm super curious. How many people are going to be getting out of this train once the doors open? Are people going to be going in? Look at this. How many people are there? Seriously, just let's go to camera 8. What am I doing up here? You car, why are you here? Did I stop you because the camera went there? I really did. That's insane, man. You could stop the camera here even in this one. Where's my train, man? Here we go. Okay, so we have plenty of time before the doors close again. How many people are really on this train? Let's see with camera 8 here. We can't go in, but there's a fair number. There's a fair number. Keep your hands and feet inside the rail car. Don't disappear like that last person did, and make sure you know you're seated and have your hands and feet inside the rail cars at all time because we are leaving Southhall starting right now. Next station is Hayes Harlington. My God, it's not even very far away, 1.8 miles. We only have 3,200 AP. I am scared for my AP score right now. This is just scary. Why am I not getting a good AP score? It's probably because actually most of these stations stopped early on are really close together, and then eventually we're going to get one that's much more further out. Well, let's say bye to everybody with the frosted windows. Have a nice trip out to Reading. You know, I probably should have done, instead of use the outside camera, I probably should have done the compressor speed up stop button, but that's okay because I noticed I have a 0.1% grade. We got to be there not even 1 minute. We got to be there in 30 seconds. I cannot be in Hayes Harlington in 30 seconds. Network or turbo drivers, how do you guys do this? If you happen to be a driver for Network or turbo, you happen to be dealing with these conditions, you happen to have to stop in Hayes Harlington in 1 mile in 30 seconds. How do you do it? How do you manage this? Is it even possible to be early with a network or turbo? In this game, absolutely not. You're guaranteed at least to be 30 minutes late. This is why things take forever here. That's why that network or turbo... My screen is clear! I can see again! Oh my God, I feel like I want to cry now. I can see everything. That's just the best. Look at that. That's the best. All right, folks, we're coming up at Hayes and Harlington. We're just going to go ahead and drop our speed off to 0 and hope for that we can kind of coast out there. Actually, no, we're going to go ahead and slam our 1% brake and just hope for the best that we can stop in time. We're going to try to aim for these stops. We're going to try to get them right, and I'm going to try to, like, manage it as best I can. My goodness, I'm so scared now. Oh, my gosh. How do you guys do this, network or turbo drivers? This is just, like, insanity, man. It's not the easiest thing to do because I go down to 0, then I'm like exceeding the thing. Let's just honk the horn real quick and just let people know where we're going and what's up with this. And then from there, we can probably drop off the rest of our brakes. And I don't want to stop too low. I know I think I got this one. I think I got this one perfectly. Hayes and Harlington, here we come. Can I get it? No, I still missed it. That's dumb. Well, 6 yards out, I don't care. 208 AP, I'm still doing pretty good. left doors. I'm thinking about this. Am I still on the left side? I have no idea. What's up next is West Drayton. We have to be there in 2 minutes. That's so sad. We're not going to ever make that, are we? Alrighty, time to lock our doors back up and head out. Where are we going again? Oh my God, Hayes Harlington? Is that right? Hayes Harlington? West Drayton! Oh my God, we are at Hayes Harlington. I'm like, what's going on here? Let's head out to Hayes. Oh my God, I cannot do it. Let's head out to West Drayton, folks. We have a downslope, so we should be able to move out really easily. And oh my God, I'm going to say it again. Hayes Harlington. West Drayton is in 2.3 miles from here. We have to be there in 30 seconds. That is insane, man. I cannot believe how quickly we have to be in these places. Folks, I'm here playing this thing bright and early in the morning, completely like, hey, it's today. I can go do this. I'm going to go record this. It's only an hour long. I'll be all right. And it's already like 8 o'clock in the morning. It's almost 8 o'clock in the morning here. And I'm like, oh crap. Someone just messaged me about a meeting I've got at 9 o'clock. And I'm like, oh crap. I completely forgot about the meeting. I'm having so much fun driving Train Sim World that I forgot to have a 9 o'clock in the morning meeting. So there is a chance I'm going to have to save this game, close the game, run the risk of a glitch, open the game back up, and hope my train is either stopped somewhere or moving somewhere, and I don't get my game all screwed up, and I still get my 10,550 AP point. If that actually happens, people have to like and subscribe. People have to like and subscribe, leave me comments. If it doesn't happen, people still have to like and subscribe and leave me comments, right? So we are at 0.9 miles away from West Drayton. We're going to make this work, but I'm going to try hard not to get those darn buzzers to get me because they're location based. And if you know where the location is, you will be able to find them, but it does change game to game, I notice, because it's all dependent on what's going on with the situation. So we're going to go ahead and hit our one break here. And I'm going to hope that one break can get me down to 20 real quick. I don't think it's going to be able to do it because it's coming up really, really fast right now, folks. Yeah, we're going to have to go to 3 break because I am going way too fast here. We're going to have to honk door and let people know I'm going way too fast for them. I really hope I don't speed past this one because it's 200 yards is not very far at all. It's really quick and it comes like way fast. We got to... Is there anybody there? Why are they all like crowded up on that side? That's crazy. You guys are all crowded up like right there. And it's like ladies night. It's literally all ladies except for like 2 guys. That's just wow. Okay, we gotta stop. We gotta stop, please. Stop train. Stop train to okay, I think we get it. I think we did this time. I think we got it this time. I think we might have gotten it. Come on, come on, stop, stop. Right here, right here, right here, right here. 198 AP, really? I got a lower AP score for that? That's dumb. Are you coming in here? I want to see. Are you? Yes, you are. You're going in the station and you glitched out. It's like you don't stop and then you just show up right there. That is literally you. Next stop is Slough, where we're guaranteed to be late regardless of what we do here, folks. I didn't realize this. The Great Western Express actually is celebrating their own 200th anniversary next year. 2025 will be the anniversary of the Great Western Express. I have a theory, and I'm going to say it now. In 2024, it is 2024 when I'm saying this, okay? I have a theory that they're going to remaster this Great Western Express in 2025. And I have a theory it's going to come out for Train Sim World 5. That's going to be my theory. We'll see if it's true. You guys can argue the point all you want, but I bet you that's what's going to happen. That I just realized this important detail, and what better way for Train Sim World to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the Great Western Express by releasing the Great Western Express main trip like the one we're doing, but in ultra special color. In case you want to know what they actually are saying on the announcement, they're doing it across 50 stations. And in these 50 stations, if you happen to be in the UK and you happen to be listening to these 50 stations, if you happen to go any of them, it literally says the safety of our customers is always of paramount importance, and we're pleased to be able to help the RNLI in spreading their safety messages further by reminding people about the dangers of the sea. I am sure that was a terrible announcement message for you guys. I could have probably done it 20 times better. I am totally flabbergasted that this even happened. Rail services were canceled because of Swans. Can you believe canceling a rail line and rail services because of Swans? It's like those people there that are on the yellow line that don't ever move because they're half glitched out and they fall on the tracks, and I have to cancel all railroad services because I can't move them off the tracks. And that's exactly what happened. Swans got onto the tracks of the Great Western Railway, And the train operator said the birds were on the track near Topsham and Devon and blocked the line between Exeter, St. David's, and Exmouth. The added services between the station had to get cancelled because it proved difficult to move the bird. How hard is it to move swans? Sure, you know what? You could probably slow your train down. Sure, you could probably do some other things. How fast am I supposed to go with this train? 90 miles an hour. Okay, good. I was like, this train goes 75? No, it doesn't. Good. I can actually get 90 miles an hour. I don't have to worry about this. Maybe I can catch up and make up some time going to Slough. Who knows? Anyhow, because of this, the fact that you can't run over swans in the UK, and the fact that you can't go nice and slow and hope for the swans to move on their own, the train was basically dead at dead stop and couldn't go anywhere. Isn't that just insanity, folks? That's just what? All right, folks, I'm feeling a little more confident about my AP score. Now that I have 6,000 AP, and that means I'm only about 4,000 off from my total AP score, and I gotta stop much faster than this. Oh my god, the stoppage is coming right up. I was intending to, like, slow down a little bit more and just kind of ease up into it, but I guess not. I feel bad for these people. The people on the trains are like, I stopped the train, my goodness. I mean, this is like probably like how I drive my car, man. Oh my god. I feel bad for the passengers. Look, my shed. There's the shed doing the aggregate mission. I'm going to be doing that pretty soon. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a bunch of fun. Yeah, so it's crazy because they canceled the rail line because of swans. Like literally all rail services were canceled because the swans were sitting on the road. They had to have some like random dude like hanging out there with the swan just being like, hey swan, go. Get you all moving. Time to move. And the swans are like, heck no, we're staying here until we're full. And they were just standing there. It's like having cattle in the rail line. But you know, the cattle on the rail line, this is why you got those wonderful little things in front of a steam train, right? To push the cattle away, right? Or at least an engine probably would just push the cattle away anyways, because our American freight happened to have like a mile-long rail car, which takes us a mile long to stop anyways. So the cattle isn't going to stay on the rail line very long. This is why you see all these wonderful videos of like accidents with cars to get squished on the railroad track because they just decided to be dumb to cross the line. Well, here we are in Slough. We're finally making our stop, and I think we can do this nice and easy. Nice and easy. Come on, come on, stop. Let's see. Yes, yes, yes. We got it this time. 177 AP. Oh my god, it's because I'm so late. That's what's going on. Dude, that's insane. How many people are here in Slough? There should be a lot of people going in and out of this rail line. Up next after Slough is Burnham, and then Taplow, Maidenhead, Twyford, and Reading. I don't know if I can make it. We're gonna see. And actually, to be honest, going from Reading to Slough is better because the distances are further, so you have more chances of not being late. But going from Slough to London Paddington, just not fun. I'm like 4 minutes late now. That's jeez. Alrighty, we are on a roll. We're going to be heading out to our next station stop of Burnham. There is a new Great Western 460 steam locomotive. Yes, steam locomotive that is nearly done being built. 6 decades after the last of it was scrapped, the locomotive 6880 Betton Grange is one of at least a dozen standard gauge steam locomotives that are currently being built in the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom, actually, almost like America, has a really rich history of steam preservation. There's been at least a dozen locomotives that have been pressed back into services and restored, and this is something I want to try to look into. But not only that, the UK did not just want to go off and pick up scrap metal that's half rusted and put it back together again and buy new parts and put those parts back on. The UK did something completely different. Instead of just restoring locomotives that survived after the 1960s and putting together rusted scrap pieces, they did something very unique. In the 1990s, they decided to start building the locomotives that had been scrapped. Building complete locomotives. The most famous one that folks in the UK will know of is the London and North Eastern Railway Peppercorn Class A1462 60163 Tornado. What a long name. That was completed in 2008. And because of that effort, that has since inspired other efforts, including the nonprofit trust T1 that's currently building Pennsylvania Railroad 4444. And I don't know if this is Pennsylvania Railroad in the US or Pennsylvania Railroad in the UK. So we're going to have to kind of look into that and see where it goes. But I do want to see what preservation that they've done, what locomotives they've actually built completely from the ground up. I'm really interested in just finding that out. I like the nostalgia of the older locomotive. That's just all I got to say with that. All right, we are coming up on our stop at Burnham. It took me a little longer. I was like, I'm only going 20 miles an hour. Do I want to speed up or do I want to slow down? And I'm like looking at the time. I'm like, I'm 5 minutes late. What more is 1 more minute being late with the networker turbo? It's probably not going to matter very much. I'm going to get there one way or another, right? So I might as well just be 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes late, and everything will be okay. I can at least pick up these passengers. I won't pass the stain duel at danger, even though the single up ahead is green. I won't have an issue with overshooting the platform, which would be really dumb if I overshot the platform too, which I've already kind of done with the marker, but not the platform, thankfully. So yeah, we're going to have to hit our stop now. I'm noticing I'm 80 yards away, so it's about time to hit the rest of the brakes here. Let's go to the outside camera and kind of see what's up here in Burnham and kind of what we're looking at to do in our stop. We're going so slow that this guy with the suitcase is like, come on already, my train. I need to get on my train, man. Oh gosh. Okay, I hit the thing a little early. And there's people way up there that, you know, these people up there are actually waiting on their HST. Maybe I'll get this one. This is gonna be like the ideal stop because I stopped so early that I just took so long to finally stop this one. Wow. Open the doors. This is the right doors this time. So let's go ahead and unlock the right doors. I am now really curious. Let's see about this. The doors are open. How many of these people are going to be going out of this train here in Burnham? Let's see. The nice thing about the diversity mix that they started adding to Great Western Express, you got way more people going in and out of the trains. So it's just not like a couple people. Oh, you guys from up here are going in the train? Really? Wow, I didn't expect that. Look at this. You have a briefcase. Wow, I don't think that I've actually paid attention to people carrying briefcases. That's really nice. I like the briefcase. In case you want to know why I'm not actually using guard buzzer, it's because I don't have to use the guard buzzer for this line because there's no point to. Locking the doors on the right. I don't need to use the guard buzzer because I'm not sticking out on the platform. I don't have a conductor. I don't have a partner to do this with, so it's probably not going to happen. We're going to roll out to Taplow and continue our journey forward. So folks, I'm coming up on Taplow really fast, and I was like, oh my god, I knew it was a mile away, and I didn't realize how quickly I was almost at Taplow. I'm probably going to possibly pass the platform. I don't know. I'm a little scared now to see what the platform says. No, I'm not. I'm actually going to slow down just enough. Thank goodness. I was like, whoa, I'm coming up really quick. Honestly, I don't know how the network turbo guys do this. It's insanity how they do this. Folks, I really did think I was going to pass the Taplow sign and I was going to just blow through the station a little bit, but it turned out I'm going to do pretty decent. Honestly, at stopping right about on the dot. It's just impressive to me that networker turbos are so light that you can do this. I'm just not used to doing it this way. Look at how great this stop is. That was a fantastic stop, even though I thought I was going to overspeed. My numbers are slowly dropping. This is the left side. My numbers are slowly dropping. I'm only at 160 AP right now, and it's all because I'm 1327, and I was supposed to be here like 6 minutes ago. Goodness, and I'm already way late. We're going to be late to Reading, and what the best part about this, and what I love the fact when I go up to the sign, it literally says destination Reading at 1321, expected 1326. I wonder if that's me. All right, folks, we are going to head out now. Unlock right. Oh my God, I unlocked both of them. Lock both doors, please. Lock both doors. We're trying to lock the doors. Can I lock them? Did I accidentally open both doors? Okay, good. None of them got open. Oh, thank goodness. Wow. Maidenhead, 1.8 miles away. Let us head out to Maidenhead. Let's not do the same thing. That steam locomotive I was mentioning, the Grange class, that's actually officially the name for it. Grange class or Grange class was built in the 1930s for mixed traffic use. When the steam era came to a close in the 1960s, all 80 of the 460s were taken out of service and completely scrapped. And by 1998, the Benton Grange Society was established to build what is called the 81st Grange or Grange. I was about to say after 125 years of work, but no, after 25 years of work, the build is finally entering the final stages of the Tyseley Locomotive Works in Birmingham. As of this month, the locomotive is currently being painted and test runs are expected in the coming weeks. It's amazing that the Great Western Railway is actually letting this happen and letting the steam locomotive show up on the rails and stuff like that. Now, a recent issue of Heritage Railway listed at least a dozen different standard gauge steam locomotive builds across the country. The effort by the A1 Trust, the same group that built the Tornado, is to eventually build the P2-282, the most powerful express passenger locomotive ever built in Great Britain. We're also going to get to see a couple other ones, and I'm probably not going to be able to say it because I'm going to try to stop here at the same time. time, but we're going to see how it goes. They're going to build a 044T, a 262T, also going to build a 222 and a 242T, as well as additional 460s and 462s. I did it. I said it in time. Thank goodness. All right, I'm going to try to slow down now. 500 yards out. I'm not very used to at all the snow. I think that's what's getting me in the Networker Turbos. I got really good at Networker Turbos in the first chapter, and now I'm just like, this is the first time I've driven a Networker Turbo in forever. And so I'm like, it's the first, happened to be the first one driving in the snow. Good job, right? So I've got all these misconceptions about freight, all these misconceptions about HSTs, and I'm like, I can't stop these things. I'm like, how am I going to stop these things? I'm apparently stopping them way too early. Hey, we got a buddy! 2 Networker Turbos are arriving at the same time. Can you beat that, right? Probably not. Look at this. That's amazing. Me and the other Networker Turbo are going to stop. Oh my god, stop. Thank you. There we go. Unlock left. Let's see who can load our passengers the fastest. Let's not take a break this time and not get confused by this. We're gonna play this by ear. Look at that lady. She's wearing a skirt in the middle of winter. 2 ladies are wearing skirts in the middle of winter. Why are they wearing skirts in the middle of winter? I mean, I swear the NPCs are not dressed properly. Time to close the doors. Locking left. Who's gonna win this? Who's gonna go first? Oh my god, they're locking their doors too. Who's going to win? Can I win? Can I beat this Networker Turbo out the gate? I think I can. Next stop is Twyford, 6 miles away. We're leaving at the same time. That was magical. Look at this. This is the best thing ever. Just magic is happening right here, folks. You gotta love train spotting this way. Why am I going so slow? Come on, speed up faster, buddy. There we go. I'm moving. Folks, I forgot about this. The road to Twyford is all uphill. No wonder I'm going so slow here. I was wondering about this. I'm like, come on, get to Twyford. I've only got 4 minutes officially to get to Reading before I'm officially late to Reading Station, but my EP score is almost there. I'm at 10,312. I need 10,550, so more than likely... Oh, no, it did it to me. You've got to be kidding. You've got to be kidding. It did it to me. Did you see that? It did it to me. I cannot speed up. Oh, no, I got screwed by the emergency brake. Fine, emergency brake it. We're just gonna go ahead and release all the emergency brakes. Just go ahead, just do it. It's already done. I got screwed 4 miles away from Twyford. Why did you do it? It just came up. I swear I saw the button come up. That's insane. We're just gonna have to wait here for a minute, folks. And I think we just have to put the throttle back to off and have it go from there in order to vacate the rest of the tubes. Oh, the reverser. I think I could put the reverser on neutral. Oh, there we go. Reverser to off. That's what's doing it. All I have to do is turn the reverser off, and then let's go ahead and turn the emergency brake back off. Return the reverser back to forward. Throttle. No, not emergency brake. Throttle to throttle 7, and I think we can finally get moving. Let's see if that's true. Yay, it worked. Okay, but I got crazy wheel slip, but it worked. I did it. We're back on track now. We're ultra late now, but that's okay. I don't know what happened there, folks. I don't know what I did. I'm gonna have to review the footage and see what's up. Okay, I know what I did. I didn't pay attention to the little blinky light. The little blinky light came on and it just didn't do what it was supposed to do. I swear it was on for barely a second and I hit the button. I was like, phew. And it didn't do it in time. Fortunately, I've already passed the AP score for a platinum medal, so I'm good on the platinum medal side, so I can afford to make mistakes now. The only mistake I can't make is the one where I pass the single at danger. That's the only one I can't do, because that will screw up an entire hour's worth of work, and it would be just dumb to have to do that again and pass the single of danger like I did in that one episode. So let's see if we can stop this emergency brake. Oh my god, we're gonna go right past the light, just the touch. Oh, what is it, 8 yards away? Open the left side door. That's not bad. I gotta give myself some credit here. All right, folks, we can lock the left doors finally. The passenger's lock, it says go now, lock. There we go. Come on. There we go. There we go. Yay. Lock left side doors. We're gonna use the compressor speed up button this time. And we're gonna go ahead and go to not camera 3. We're gonna go to throttle 3. And I'm gonna use this to help me kind of get myself up to speed once we get going. So that way the train can just kind of get moving faster rather than just sit there. And the compressor speed out, the point of this is when you're on this little grade like this, it does get you moving much quicker than you probably would be without the button. And once you hit about 10 miles an hour, you can just let the button go and that's good enough. So I have to get to Reading in 4.9 miles. I've officially got 20 minutes before my meeting. I am crossing my fingers I don't have to save the game, and I'm crossing my fingers I can make it before my meeting gets started and just do this in one whole go. It would be really dumb because I'm already getting messages about the meeting in 20 minutes, and it's like, are you going to be there? What's going on? What time's the meeting, etc. And I'm like trying to answer these things at the same time I'm trying to drive a train. It's like, yeah, we're having some fun today. We're having a lot of fun today. Yeah, folks, if you haven't already, definitely like and subscribe and leave me comments. I do appreciate you guys for hanging with me and doing your best to, you know, be part of the process in terms of making these videos and, you know, enjoying the content that I bring you. I got probably some of the best comments the other day, and I was like, it's actually related to something not related to Train Sim World, and they were like, I hope this video never disappears ever off the internet. And I'm like, you know, I really don't like when people do that either, so guess what, it's not going to disappear off the internet, at least not if I can help it. I want to make sure it can stay there. And same thing happened to me with these Train Sim videos. The idea behind making these is to have these things persist, preferably long beyond me. I'm like a young gilding, I guess you could say. So I kind of want some of these videos to persist way beyond me and just have something available for other people to watch, you know, maybe like 200 years in the future. It'd be like my 200th anniversary, and maybe I'll come back to life that day and watch my own video in another person, you know, who knows how that kind of stuff works. So the thing about going to Reading here, given that we're 3 miles out, is the fact that the alert is going to go off more times than not, because it's going to remind us that we have to stop our train. With us passing the AP score, at least we can have an emergency shutdown multiple times and we won't have to worry about it. We're already ridiculously late in the network or turbo. There's no way we could probably be any earlier. There's my train I probably drove the other week. But yeah, so there's no way we could be any earlier in the process of doing this. All we could do is just do our best to try to get there, maybe by 1350. Let's just make that a goal. Try to get there by 1350 and be early for 1350. I mean, what else can we do? Alright, we have 40 mile an hour zone is here. I do apologize for the wonderful view of our view screen because we can't see jack of anything because of all the snow that's in my face. So it's really hard to see. It's a wonder I've even made all these stops, and I actually did pretty decently with the stops. But right now I want to get to 40 miles an hour and it's not happening. So I'm going to try to hit brake 2 to get myself there because I want to be under 40, preferably when I hit that speed zone. I don't know if I'm going to have to change tracks. I didn't see a thing that says we might need to change tracks. So, oh boy. Let's go down a little bit. There we go. We're under 40. Yes, there's a sign for changing tracks. I thought we might have to change the tracks, but I wasn't exactly sure if we needed to go to one of the other platforms or we were just going to go straight dead on in. We're time to go 30, so let's slow us down a little bit more here. And our major danger of all of this is to not pass that last single at danger, because that would be the dumbest thing to ruin the entire mission. All because I was not paying attention at the very end of the mission. And you can already see it's 500 yards out before our final stop. Once we pass the 30 zone and once we pass the light up ahead, we will have an idea. Oh my god, that scared me. I see a red light right there. Once we pass the light, we will have an idea of how... Oh boy, we better slow down a little bit more than this. We're going to go 20 at least. Let's see what it says. We have 300 yards for the light. Yeah, we're going to go much slower than that because I want to not pass the light, because it's just inches away from that 200 yards there. And all we have to do is let the passengers out at Reading, and we can call this mission a good one. I don't think I have to do anything else other than just stop the train and let the passengers out. So with that, this is going to be so much fun. I have that... What in the world is hitting me that button again? That's great. It's going to just do it for me. I don't mind, in this case, I don't mind stopping early. I don't mind missing the actual stop, but I think I could do it without passing that single. It's going to be kind of scary here, doing it this way. Oh my god, stop train. Okay, I hit the wrong button with the camera. I'm like trying to get over here with the camera. Okay, well that's fine, that's good enough. We're gonna go right there, unlock the door, yay. We got 13,280 AP. Let's let these people off, and we're gonna come back as soon as we lock the door. Do we even have to lock the doors? I think we have to lock the doors. Speaking of that, folks, I forgot to tell you, let's turn on our DRA because we have a red light up ahead and we don't need to pass through it. So the point of the DRA is to ensure Regardless if our brakes are on or off, it ensures that we don't accidentally pass that single. Let's just put this on brake 3 because we're really not going anywhere anyhow, right? There's nobody else going in and out of this train, so I think it's perfectly fine to close the door. I'm sure the system will complain. The system will say I still have to wait anyways, but we did pretty well, honestly, making it to 1350. Let's lock our doors, and with the doors finally closing, the mission is finally done, and this was actually quite nail-biting for me. Our final score, we sped only for -65. Otherwise, we did extremely well. Look at how many stops and goes we had to do, even that emergency stop. You can't even tell I had an emergency stop in this whole thing. The only speeding I had was in the beginning. That's just insane. Good job me. I walked no distances, but I drove 35 miles. Yay. So as usual, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I will catch you all in the next mission, which I think is another Networker Turbo. We'll see you soon, guys. Bye. Paddington Station, while the guy getting married got ready in the old Great Western Railway boardroom. Why did my game freeze up? Oh my god, I'm doomed. My game is frozen. What has happened here? Whoa, hello. That's insane.